Good evening and welcome to your grand finale, part 3, on a journey through time into the future. And I'm just going to ask you to make sure that you find yourself in a nice, comfortable place as I just introduce to you this very special segment that is going to really lift your spirit, that's really going to relax you and take you into a place of sheer utopia. So I'd like to welcome you as you jump on board and just introduce myself as if this was the first time. And my name is Terry Messenger, and I'm a master NLP practitioner and a clinical hypnotherapist. So I'd like to talk to you about what hypnosis is. So just close your eyes, and I'm just going to get you to take a few deep breaths and keep your eyes closed and just allow myself to come back to you. And as my voice comes back to you, you can take another deep breath through your nose, taking that breath in and then breathe out. And you can open your eyes, and I'm just going to talk to you about hypnosis and what hypnosis actually is. Well, some people have the idea that hypnosis is some strange kind of a spell where someone puts you to sleep or creates anything that the magician wants to create, such as the silly little stage acts that you may see with chickens, etc. But I'm just going to explain to you what actually happens when you do see a person who is standing on the stage and doing magician work. And I would like to say a special hello to all of you as you jump on in, and welcome. And as we explore this wonderful journey through time, I just want to express to you that hypnosis is actually a very pleasant state of trance. And when I say a pleasant state of trance, what I actually mean is that it's a time and a place and a space where you are present. And in fact, you may become so present with yourself that you may find part of yourself actually thinking about other things. So if I have spoken to you and suddenly you have found yourself drifting, thinking about perhaps what you're doing tomorrow, that is a trance. Now, trance also comes because of the subconscious mind. So sometimes in situations where we might lose our keys, we may put them down and actually forget what we did with them. Well, that happens because we were doing that with our subconscious mind. Our subconscious mind is also the part that dreams at night. The subconscious mind is the part that doesn't know the difference between fantasy or reality. So in this special segment, I would like to assure you that at all times you will be in full control. At all times you will be the very person that is going to make all the adjustments. You are going to create your future. You're going to see things exactly how you want them to be for you, because you have an extremely miraculous mind. And that mind can become so clear, so concise, and so vivid that you can compel yourself to be drawn to it, as if a magnet being drawn to you. So I'm going to ask you to simply find yourself comfortable, sit back, make sure your hands are relaxed on your lap so that there's nothing crossed, just everything is gently just placed. And I'm going to get you to actually take another deep breath. And as you do this, I'm going to get you to close your eyes. And as you take a deep breath in through your nose, I'm going to ask you to take your eyes up to the very top of your head. On the count of 3, 1, ready to take that deep breath, 2 and 3. Breathe in. And then just lift your eyes so that you're looking through the top of your head, and hold and breathe out through your mouth. And you can open your eyes. And now you can close your eyes again, and getting ready to take another nice deep breath, 1, 2 and 3 in. Looking up through the top of your head, hold and relax out. Now for the very last time, we're going to take this deep breath, and all of the learnings, all of the memories, and all of the amazing things that have inspired you and come to your mind throughout our program are going to illuminate into your subconscious. 1, getting ready to remember all those anchors, all those happy memories. 2, as you get ready to remember your why, the one that you know took you 7 levels deep. And 3, closing your eyes and a deep breath in through your nose, looking up through the crown of your head, and now breathe out. Now with your eyes closed, I would like you to sense any tension in your body. So for example, if you have any tension that may be in your shoulders, I want you to physically release now and let go. And as you physically release and let go, I want to assure you that throughout this entire session, you will be subconsciously in full control. So your subconscious is going to direct you to the land of where your dreams and your visions exist. It's going to take you to a magical place, as if you are in a very deep dreamlike state. And in this place, in this magical place, it's going to be as if you will simply open your eyes and be exactly where you want to be now. So making sure that your eyes are closed down, I want you to just take your thoughts to your role model. Now let me talk about role models, supermodels, superheroes. So everybody that wants wonderful and spectacular and great things in life needs to have someone that they truly admire. Now at this point of time, you already have a great understanding of what it is that you truly want in your life. You've even come to understand the deepest part of you of why. And maybe there was pain. Maybe there was pain behind your purpose that gives you that reason, that distinctive, clear why, that you can now open up that part of your mind, like the floodgates opening and allowing success into your existence. So as your eyes are closed down, I'm going to ask you to think of that superhero, that person you admire, that person that you know has those qualities that you so want. And I want you to picture that that person is right in front of you now. And as you picture that person, I want you to, with your eyes closed, look up above through the crown of your head. Now as you look through the crown of your head, I want you to imagine that that person is right there in front of you. Notice the traits that you love. Notice the things you admire about them. Notice how they stand. Notice how they hold themselves. And it's almost like you can hear them speaking to you. And this becomes like music. to your ears. And as you hear this music and you see that superhero, that person that you know, that you have strong reasons as to why you admire them, I want you now to imagine that you are going to actually experience the success. You are going to experience what it's like to be standing in their body, what it's like to be looking through their eyes, feeling through their skin. And you are going to be in a magic bubble where the only thing that you will be able to experience is bliss. The most amazing feelings that you could ever possibly imagine. So I want you now to imagine that part of your smart brain with your eyes closed down is rising up, as if a part of you is lightly rising up, knowing that you are in a magic bubble where you are totally protected and secure, where you are completely surrounded by love and light. And as you're in this magic bubble, you can even see yourself where you're positioned, your physical body. And as you look at yourself sitting there, sitting quietly, listening, even noticing the music and the sounds, you begin to feel deeper and deeper relaxed now, all the way down. And so this part of your infinite mind that is in this magical bubble of love and light, of purity, is now floating. And it's floating towards your role model. And somehow in its infinite magical existence, it can see that role model so strong, so amazing. And you begin to drop. You begin to drop all the way down, down, down. And as you drop down, you now begin to allow yourself to infinitely be standing in your role model's body, looking through their eyes, feeling what they're feeling, noticing all of their great traits, and they have become even bigger, even better. It feels even more empowering than you even imagined. Imagine as you are standing there, as you are feeling what it feels like, and even beginning to infinitely understand what it is that makes them tick that way, what it is that creates that perfection that you know, that you see, even though you know there's no such thing as perfection. Somehow this feels as close to perfect as you've ever imagined. And in all your glory, I want you to reach in and feel inside where that feeling exists of their power. I want you to sense it and notice it in your body as if you can really feel that magic and that colour. And I want you to imagine that the colour is what you are going to retain, the colour, as you rise all the way up out of your role model with this colour. And I want you to imagine that you're holding this colour as if you have borrowed, as if you have learned, captured the greatness, the power, the glory, and all the success that you know you truly deserve. And as you sense this colour, seeing it bright, I want you to imagine it has a temperature. Imagine it's spinning and creating a vibration that allows you to hold on to this and place it inside your own existence. So all of a sudden your infinite unconscious becomes completely filled with this colour, becomes vibrant, becomes sparkly. And now, as you are feeling these feelings, I want you to take your memory to a time and a place of great feelings of achievement. You know those feelings, don't you? It's the feelings that you know you've already thought about. The feelings that you know that you needed to go back into your memory, and of course your infinite unconscious has a special, sacred gift that only what's good and what's great and what's beneficial is actually being brought to your mind now. So as you remember that great achievement, feelings of proudness and wonder, feelings of just taking in and absorbing where you are, where you were when you achieved, as if you are now achieving it again. Only the feelings are multiplying. And you know you have a special switch, a special anchor, and you can even fire that anchor off, knowing that it's going to multiply. It's going to become as if it's 10 times bigger and better and greater than the achievement itself. And I want you to imagine that this is going to be added to your infinite colour that is now inside you, spinning and vibrating like this opulent, bright, successful colour. And so as you feel this sense inside you, I want you now to imagine that you're floating up a little higher to remember another memory. And this is that moment of energy. Maybe a time that you didn't say to yourself, wow, I feel so good. But in fact, you know when you think back, it was amazing. You know that this was absolutely a time when every part of your body was operating perfectly, when everything was in its perfect synchrony, when the metabolism of your body is in its prime, where cells are renewing themselves and purifying and adding life, adding vibrance, adding that energy. And yet here you are in this memory, expanding and feeling the colour, feeling that colour and really multiplying it now and adding it to your infinite spirit. So now that colour is expanding and multiplying so that all the greatness inside you is just becoming so awakened now. So as you feel that wonderful sense, I want you now to rise up even higher, so high that you reach this plane of passion. That's right, passion. And this passion is so strong, so vivid, so real, that you can reach in and even recall what it is that you felt so passionate about. Like a person feeling passionate about doing something for somebody, preparing something wonderful, doing something amazing. This passion about what is inside you and what that feels like as in the memory, and just go there and multiply it, seeing what you're seeing, hearing what you're hearing, feeling what you're feeling. And as you take all of this wonderful wonderful feeling, this power, multiplying it. You know that the colour is now vibrating and it's inside your infinite spirit, and it's spinning like it's shimmering with brightness, expanding the feeling of passion, expanding the energy, and expanding the sense of achievement. And as you have this, plus the feelings from your role model, the traits, and everything you know you truly desire, I want you now to imagine that you're going just slightly into the future, and we're going to drop you down into the most beautiful, comfortable chair, so comfortable, so soft that your whole body can feel the sense of support. And so as I drop you down into that comfortable chair, 5, 4, dropping down, 3, into that beautiful, comfortable chair, 1. And as you drop down, just allow yourself to feel your arms and your hands, as if you can feel your arms and hands in that chair, as if you can feel that it's just a blissful feeling. And then suddenly you realise you're in a movie theatre, and there's a silver curtain in front of you, and the silver curtain opens, and there's your name in lights. There is your name on the big screen, and this is you in the future. This is you when you have achieved your dreams. This is you as you know that you have discovered your purpose. And on this big screen, you're going to see yourself walking out onto the big screen in all your glory. And never can you even ever remember yourself looking so magnificent. Never can you see your body looking so slick. Never can you remember being so strong now. And as you see this strength, this armour, this version of you, as if you've been primed for the movie, as if every part of you is just simmering with passion, energy, achievement. Notice how you walk. Notice that you've achieved what you truly desire. Notice that as you see yourself, you feel this great sense of pride. I want you to imagine that as you are comfortably, deeply sitting there, relaxing deeper and deeper down in the chair, that every cell of your body is renewing itself, as if purifying all of the old, as if the subconscious can let it go now. It doesn't need the old. It just needs you to be awakened to your greatness, because you know you've been hearing greatness awaits you, and there it is waiting. There is you on the big screen, and as you see yourself like never before, looking ageless, noticing your strength, your body armour, your perfect physique, the way you hold yourself. Notice what you're wearing. Notice how that just fills your mind with inspiration. You hear the compliments of people congratulating you. You hear the questions of people asking you, wow, What did you do? And yet there you are on the big screen, and you know where you're watching. That if you could float into that super you, into that future, because that is what is waiting for you, you would get to experience the now, the future, as if now. So that magical part of you with all your glory of energy, passion and achievement, and all of the fine traits of your role model rises, allowing your body and physical existence to relax and heal graciously in the chair. And as that infinite part of your subconscious floats into the screen, past the silver curtain, it's almost like you feel so excited, because it's like a child that can't wait for a gift. It's like a child awaiting something exciting and can't wait. And it's like you're enjoying the journey as you are ready to move into that wonder, into that amazing version of you. And there you are, and you know in just a little moment you're going to experience the feelings of success, the feelings that have been awaiting you. This is going to be your time. This is your time. This is the moment you've been waiting for. And suddenly all the things that you thought you didn't have become yours, as if the world is your oyster and you're free as a bird. So you float in anticipation, moving into that screen, and then as you move inside your future self, you notice what it's like to be inside that body. You notice what it's like to look through your sparkling, clear eyes. You notice what it's like to feel in your silky skin, what it's like to hear all of the praises and your inner dialogue, what you're now saying to yourself. Wow, this is amazing. And as you sever these feelings and you just soak them up, and you allow yourself to experience that wonderful, perfect body and that wonderful, deep, deep sense of passion, energy, achievement. You know, when you think about it, when you look around, your subconscious knows what's happening in your life. It knows the people that you've attracted. It knows all of the wonders that you've achieved and the things that you needed to do to get to where you are now, as if you are already there right now. And as you feel that, you allow that energy and the colour to circulate so it becomes brighter and more vivid. And then you rise up, and as you rise up, you actually stand beside yourself. And I'm not sure how far in the future you are. I'm not sure whether it's July 2018 or whether it is perhaps July 2019, or whether you've gone a little back into the past, a little further into the future to actually acquire the greatest feelings that you can possibly imagine. But wherever you are, that's exactly the perfect place. And you actually see yourself as if you're looking at you, admiring yourself, admiring you with great self-love, admiration, as if you are looking at you and seeing what you know you have been longing to see. And as you see this amazing version I want you to notice that just for a short while, that super you of the future is going to speak to you. And as it speaks, it's going to speak into your subconscious, and maybe you will know what it tells you that you need to do. It's like being informed about how to get to where you want the quickest way, as if all the lessons have been learned for you, as if all the resources, everything you needed to acquire to get there is given to you now. And you may not know exactly what they are when you come back to the present. However, it'll just be a matter of time, maybe as you sleep, when you sleep deeply, peacefully, soundly. It may be in a day or two. However, you will know that there's been this amazing shift, because when that happens, you'll feel light. It's as if the blue sky reminds you of this wonderful feeling. So now just listen to your inner self, the quiet, peaceful inner self, as this super you speaks to you, the subconscious. As if the music becomes louder. And like a beautiful ray of sunshine that gently glows through the trees, you may find the glimmer of the future you will come through when the sun shines. You may find the moment you see the blue sky, you will have an inner, amazing, infinite feeling of lightness, success. And your subconscious now knows that it has collected all of the wisdom of the future you. So you rise up from this space of time, knowing that this is what you have to look forward to. And as you rise up, you see the screen, and almost as if taking a picture and clicking it, you capture it. And then as you capture that, and your subconscious has that vividly now placed into the crown of your mind, you know it's just a matter of time. Now you can know that the greatness is going to be there for you, waiting. So as you gently bring yourself back, as you float out of the screen, you integrate all the way back, all the way. And as you float, you integrate the greatness, the success, the opportunities. You integrate the passion, the energy, and all the achievements. You even experience at an unconscious level all the successes, all the people you're influencing, and what they're telling you. And as you come back to to where you are in the now, you're going to experience a sense of enlightenment, a sense that you have been able to create and capture your own greatness. For it is you that has seen what you have seen. It is you that has chosen the role model that you are just like, isn't it? And you know, as you come back to the here and now on the count of 3, you'll take a deep breath. And on the count of 3, when you hear the number 3, it'll be as if every time you hear the number 3, or whenever you see 3 things, or the number 3, you will feel this amazing surge of energy, passion, and achievement. And every time you see the blue sky, it will surge this like an anchor of amazing blessings now coming your way as you come back to the here and now, integrating. And as you integrate everything, I just want you to do a check and just look out into the future as you do that check, and make sure that everything you have created is good for you. I wonder if it is good for you to have this success that awaits you. I wonder if it is good for you to experience this lightness and to have this physical, strong body, and to be so healthy and to be in a state of empowerment. And if you have said yes, yes, then you know greatness awaits you. 1, getting ready to open your eyes. 2, as you come back with alertness and focus. And 3, take a deep breath in and breathe out. And I just want you to allow yourself to come back to where you are. And I want to thank you, and especially thank your subconscious mind for creating this super version of you. And I just want to say to you that you can anchor yourself and you can create these feelings every day, and just spend that time just reflecting on those memories of energy, passion, and achievement. And as you found your anchor, every time you anchor them in, you're just going to find that's going to become greater and greater and greater. So may you all that are being here, that have been involved in this, be completely, truly awakened and blessed now. And as you go about whatever you're doing, whether it be to go to sleep or whether it is to go on with a daytime, depending on when you're listening to this, you will find that whatever you do will be enhanced. And I want to thank you once again, and I'm going to say good night, and I will upload the video to give you your homework of how to write a letter and actually place it into a time capsule from your super future you. So thank you, and great blessings to you all.